Pluri Biotech stands at the forefront of a biotech revolution, utilizing cutting-edge science and engineering to develop cell-based products that advance global well-being and sustainability. And with me is Yaky Yanay, the CEO and president. Welcome. Great to have you here. And if you could provide a brief overview of the company.
Thank you for having me, Jane. So I'll be more than happy to give an overview. So Pluri is a company that building and innovating product out of cells, different cell types. One of the key advantages that we have, that everything on this planet is built from cells. We are built from cells, animals, plant, and we develop the knowledge base of how to create unique cell product. And we also develop the technology that allow us to manufacture this product on a high scale. And all the product that we are developing are a product that we need as human beings, from drugs to food and agriculture. And we control this domain of knowing how to work with cells and to understand this microcosmos that we call them cells.
Yeah. Explain how you're different than other similar companies, and in particular, what you're doing with farming.
Pluri is a big platform. We are developing this technology for almost 2 decades, over 140 patents that are granted to protect the knowledge base that we have. The key advantage that we can take a small biopsy from either humans, if it's placenta cells or meat cells or plant cells, developing product, and we have the bioreactors, the technology that allow us to manufacture it on a very, very large scale. So we see ourselves as like the app stores of cell. If anyone in the product want to develop a cell-based product, you should better work with Pluri. We're going to do it faster, we're going to do it cheaper, and we're going to do it in a scale that nobody can do it. And it works across all the different verticals that today we are active, from pharma to food tech, agriculture, and more, that we are utilizing our cell-based technology platform.
Yeah. Well, I was really interested to hear you have a coffee product, a very eco-friendly. So tell me about that.
As I said, we did start developing a product mainly in therapeutics for using placenta-derived product. Last year, we launched our first spin-out with one of the largest meat companies in the world, using our platform in order to create cultivated meat product. A few months ago, like 6 months ago, I got a call from one of the largest coffee and the companies in the world, and they told me, Yaky, we saw what you did on the cultivated meat. Can you grow coffee in bioreactors? And I told them, why the hell do you want to grow coffee in bioreactors? And then they basically told me and showed me the numbers and to understand what's going on. Coffee, which is one of the largest commodity in the world, is actually a huge risk. We're going to lose 50% of coffee production in the next 20 years. 50% of a $130 billion industry. That's huge. Nobody talks about it, and I'm a big coffee lover. And we understood that in order to fill this gap, we need to find a solution. The reason that we're going to lose production is because of change in climate. Because of increasing in temperature, there is less rain, and coffee is a plant that needs a lot of water. And we need to go to new methods to manufacture our coffee. So we took about 6 months. We did a proof of concept. We literally showed that we can grow coffee, like taking a biopsy from a plant, expanding them massively on our bioreactor, and having like a grounding coffee. It's quite astonishing. I'm used to see very innovative stuff, but that was one of the top things that I recently saw. And we are working on this Pluri Coffee. We're going to have it as a standalone company. And that's a company that will bridge a significant unmet need, which is a huge reduction in coffee production, while we see increase in demand globally. And Pluri is going to be there to save the day.
And what about the 3D cell technology and how that addresses some of these challenges that are coming in agriculture?
One of the core technology of Pluri is to know how to grow cells in a very effective way. We develop a system, and you can see it even behind me. This is one of the small systems that we have that kind of mimicking the human body environment. Look at our own body. Our own body is the perfect bioreactor, and same thing for trees, plants, and whatnot. What we are doing in these systems, we are mimicking the environment, basically sitting cells on a 3-dimensional matrix, carriers, and controlling all the environment in all the parameters, temperature, pH, glucose consumption, the different gases. So we have developed a system that is growing cells in a tissue-like environment. And by the way, we are built from tissues, our animals are built from tissues, and even plant. So it's a very effective way. Our systems are 10 to 20 times more effective than the second best technology in the field. So it means that we can do it very effectively in a very high batch-to-batch consistency, and also doing on a scale that is uncomparable to anything else that anyone can do on this world.
So, and finally, what are some of the key milestones, goals that you're looking for over the next few years for Pluri?
I see Pluri as the biggest platform in the world for creating products that are derived from cells. We are doing it very successfully in pharmaceuticals. We are developing unique cell-derived products for pharma, signing contract with the NIH and the DOD, and more, developing unique cell product. We are doing it in cultivated meat, as I mentioned. We spun out a company with the largest food producer, one of the largest food producers in the world, and now we are presenting the coffee concept. So we're going to build ourselves like the app stores, but it's going to be like Pluri app for sales. We're going to develop different products on our technology, but together with our partners. We see ourselves as the company that holds the knowledge base and the technology, but we like to cope with the partners that understand the market and the needs. So you're going to see a very big platform that's going to go to more and more spin-outs. You're going to see at T24, you're going to see T25 and on. That's a company that's going to be, from one end, provide solutions to really commodities, but also on the other end, we'll be able to provide solutions to some of humanity's greatest challenges. And cells are this tiny organism. Keep amazing me how many things can be built from cells, and they are probably holding the key to the solution to some of humanity's greatest needs. And we are there to do it.
Very interesting. Yaky, thank you so much for coming, explaining Pluri. It's great to hear about.
Thank you for that.